Hi, and welcome to your 30-minute yoga class. Today we'll be focusing on balance. And when I say balance, I mean from your upper body to your lower body. Now this is important to balance both the upper body and the lower body to keep your body fit, strong, and also able to do more things in life. So when we can actually move and balance our upper body and lower body, it makes life a lot easier. Now today we'll be using a sturdy armless chair like this one. So make sure you have that. Make sure you have enough room around you to move around in your space. I'll be going barefoot, but if you want to use shoes, you can. And also if you want to use a yoga mat, you can use that as well. Oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure if you get thirsty, get some water and have a water bottle nearby. And remember, you can always modify any pose that we do today. So let's get started. Come to your seat in your chair and have a seat like this. Have your feet flat on the floor, knees are bent, shoulders out of your ears, and long spine. Let's begin with just lifting your shoulders up to the ears like this. Inhale, and then exhale, shoulders come back down, breathe. Good, try that again. Shoulders come up, inhale, and then exhale. Notice how you get your spine even taller. Do that one more time. Shoulders come up, and then exhale, shoulders come down. Now, bring your hands to your sides and scoop your arms up, lift, inhale, and then right to your heart center. So we use this move just to center your body. Try it again. Sweep your arms up, and also a way of just saying, hello, good morning. I'm doing some yoga. I'm getting my body ready for what's gonna happen next. Do it again. Scoop your arms up, inhale, and then right to your heart center, exhale. One more time. It's your scoop. Lift up your chest. Palms facing in and thumbs facing up. So don't go too high. This is perfect. Shoulder level. Right to your heart center. Now, bring your hands to your sides and start with just bending sideways. And we're shifting your weight. If you'd like to hold the side of your chair, you can, just for some balance. And notice as you're moving side to side, you're allowing your arms to just float down to the sides as if your fingertips are gonna touch the floor. Good. And as you're leaning, make this very dynamic. Every time you go down a little further, you start to feel as if your fingers are gonna touch the floor. Good, breath in and breath out. Good, just a few more each side. Taking your time as you breathe. Good, go at your own pace. Make sure you don't hold your breath. That's it, take another breath. Good, one more time on the left side for me. And then come right back to your center. Now, as you take a breath, let's have you take one inhale with me. Breath in, and then Do that again. Inhale, breath in, so fill your lungs up and your belly. And then exhale, breathe. One more time. Inhale, big breath through your chest and your belly. And then exhale, release. Now, let's have you bring your left hand on your right leg here and your right hand on the side of your chair. Turn your chest gently to the right side. And as you're turning the right side, lift your heart up. Good. Let's have you now change sides. Left hand on the side of your chair, right hand on your left leg. Lift your chest up, hold. Good. So notice as you're turning, notice the space that you're creating through not just your rib cage, but maybe through your midsection, through your belly. Changing sides again, go to the right side. Make this twist a little more dynamic. So inhale with me. As you exhale, pull your belly in. Let's have you unwind, inhale. Exhale and change sides. Let's go to the left side. One of the things I love about yoga is the chance that we can move together and just move the breath, move your body. Let's do this one more time to the right side. Twisting, hold, take a breath. Nice, one more time, changing side to the left side, hold. And as you're holding again, lift your heart up. Take another breath. Steady the mind, steadies your body. Come back to your center and now hands to your heart. We'll begin with a Sun Salutation right now. And so when we do our Sun Salutation, it's a series of movements to help build the heat up of your body, move your muscles and joints, and also bring your energy up, meaning we want to move some energy. And when we do yoga, it's a matter of moving your energy. Now, hands to your sides. We start here. Inhale, scoop your arms up, breath, inhale. Shoulder level. And then right to your thighs. Shift your weight forward. So I'm going to shift my weight towards my sit bones. And remember, our sit bones are kind of the bones that we sit on right on your pelvis. Now inhale, lift your chest up. Now we're going to hinge back from your hip joint. Come forward again as you bend your elbows, exhale. Good, now rise back up, lift your chest up, inhale, a little higher with the arms this time. And then right to your heart center. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Ready? Scoop your arms up. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, hands on legs, and we hinge forward. And then take a moment as you shift your weight forward. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest up as you get taller. Good. Exhale, bend your elbows a little more. Breathe. And now sweep your arms up nice and tall. Lift your heart up. Kind of right to your heart center. So notice how we're using the breath and the movement together. So every movement has a breath, and every breath has a movement. Try it again. Hands to your sides. Scoop your arms up in and lift. Exhale, hands on thighs, hinge forward. So come forward just a little more. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest up. So slide your shoulders down. Good. Inhale, come forward again, breath. As you exhale, hold it. And now sweep your arms up, rise all the breath in. And a right turn. So now we're kind of 2 more times. Here we go. Hands to your side. You got it. Sweep your arms up, lift your breath, lift your chest. Exhale, hands on thighs, hinge forward. Take a moment, breathe. Good. Inhale, extend your spine. So get taller, like you're letting your shoulders drop down. Exhale, come forward, breathe. That's it. Now sweep your arms all the way back up, reach high, big breath. And right to heart center. 1 more time together. So we've done it, doing a total of 5 sun salutations. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, hands on thighs. Beautiful. Hinging forward. You got it. And now inhale, rise, lift your chest, extension of your back. Exhale, come forward as you bend your elbows. And now sweep your arms up all the way, breath up. Reach high. Right to your heart center. Excellent. Okay, next, hands on thighs. We're going to shift our weight now to our right side. So we're moving our hips and our legs. Now, move your right leg a little more to the right side. And I want your front leg to move a little towards me. Now, take your left hand on the inside of the chair and your right hand on the outside of your chair. Now, shimmy your hips a little side to side. And we're going to step back with your left leg. So step back, left foot. Have your left toes face towards me. We're setting for what we call Warrior 2. And in our Warrior 2, make sure your hips feel secure, strong, and supported. So sometimes I'll move a little more to the right side, and I'm feeling my hips here. So stay right there. Now, once you find your perfect position today, reach your right hand out, palm faces towards me, and now your left hand. So thumbs are facing up. So this is called Warrior 2. Now notice how we're stretching our arms out. And when we do our Warrior 2, we're feeling strong and powerful. Take a breath. Good. Take 1 more inhale, hold. Let your shoulders come down. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more time. Inhale like this. 1 breath in. Hold your Warrior 2. Now, let's have you bring your hands on your thighs. So we start our movement and our poses with this foundational pose. We're going to come back to this later, but for now, put your hands on your legs. Now we're going to lift our chest up and lift our hips off the chair. Inhale, big breath. Use your legs, push with your hands, and lift up, and we're off the chair. Now, as you're holding, if you feel secure and strong, you can reach your right hand out, and maybe your left hand, hold. So notice how you're close to your chair. If this is too much, stay right here. Breathing, and if you don't feel like you want to sit up and your legs are getting a little tired, you can be right back on the chair. Wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Good. How about 1 more slow breath? Good. Come back to your chair. Finish the pose. Arms reach out for breath. Good. Take another breath. So feel the expansiveness of your chest and the balance between your upper body and your lower body. Bring your hands back on your legs. Now turn your body towards me. Okay. Shimmy your hips side to side. As you do so, just let your hips move. And we're going to reset with the Sun Salutation. So find your hips again on your chair. Bring your hands to the heart. Let's reset with the Sun Salutation. Hands on sides. Scoop your arms up. Inhale, 1 breath. Good. Exhale, hands on thighs. Lean forward as you hinge forward. So remember, when we're hinging forward, make sure we're not rounding your lower back. Keep your chest lifted. Good. Now inhale, extend your chest, lift your heart up. Exhale, come forward as you breathe. And now sweep your arms up all the way. Reach high with the arms. And right to your heart center. Next, moving on to your Warrior 2 to the other side. So hands and legs, shift your body over to the left. And as you do so, notice your setup. So here's your left knee facing the left wall. Your front leg moves a little more towards me. Take your right hand on the inside of the chair and your left hand on the outside of the chair. Now, stay where you are. I'm going to move my chair so we can see a little bit of my positioning. So again, we're stepping back with your right leg and have your right foot facing towards me. And just shimmy your hips side to side. So I'm going to move my hips a little more forward here. Keep extending back here and feeling supported, strong, and just stable with your position. If that feels okay and you found your position, Let's move on. Reach your left hand out, and now your right hand. Again, open your chest up. So we're noticing Warrior Two is a strong pose. I'm going to move my chair just a little bit more. And we're holding your position. Lift your heart up. So as the left hand reaches forward, your right hand reaches back, and we're lifting our chest up. So find your balance. Take another 2 breaths here. And then one more slow breath. As you exhale, let's place your hands on your legs. Now again, we're going to lift out of the chair and just hold for a moment. So lift your chest up. Good. Now lift up off the chair. Use your arms. And if you feel okay, you feel balanced, you want to reach the hands that you can, just maybe one hand. If you feel a little stronger, reach both hands out. Good. Now notice the arms are reaching over your legs. Breathing, you can look over your left hand. Again, if it's too much, you can just have a seat. Otherwise, stay lifted. 2 more breaths. Good. One more. Hold the breath in. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Everyone come back to seated position. Finish your pose. Reach your arms out for just a breath. And then hands on the legs. All right, come back to center. I'm going to move my chair. Face you back up to center here. And again, let's shimmy your hips side to side. So we come back into your Sun Salutation. Hands to the heart. Breath. Ready? Scoop your arms up. Inhale, rise. Open your chest. Exhale, hands on thighs. Hinge forward. Take a moment. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest. Hinge up. You got it. Exhale, bend your elbows. That's it. And now sweep your arms up all the way. Big breath. Reach high. Inhale. And right to heart center. Now let's take a moment and just feel what we've done so far in your practice. And it's important to know, when we actually do yoga, it's really a matter of using the breath and feeling centered in your body. And remember, when we're moving, in this particular practice we're doing today, it's all about balance, all about balancing the upper body and the lower body to feel just our center. I love it. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale slowly. And then one more slow breath. Next, hands on thighs. Shift your weight over back to the right side. We're going back to our Warrior Two. And again, let's set it up as we did before. Right leg faces the right wall. Your left leg faces a little more towards me. Find your chair with your hands. Shimmy your hips. And step back with your left leg to Warrior Two. Now again, as we find your position with your hips, make sure you are very secure. You feel strong. You feel supported. Okay, so you can take your hands off. If not, you can keep your hands here. But whatever you do, don't be too far forward or too far back. Find the balance. Good. Now, once we find it, let's have you reach your right hand out and now your left hand out. So finding your Warrior Two, we lift our chest up as we did before. But let's add on a new pose. Take your left hand on your your right hand on your right leg. Turn your left palm up and now reach your left hand to the sky. Now we can stay here, but if you want a little bit more, take your right forearm on your right thigh like this. Have your palm up. Now this is called side angle. And as you're holding your side angle pose, notice how you're lifting your rib cage on the left side here, but you don't want to sink down. So I'm not sinking down here, you're actually lifting up. Now if you want a little more, we can actually reach a little higher. Otherwise, stay right here with me. Breathing, hold. Watch your shoulders out of your ears. Take 2 more breaths. You got it. 1 more inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to inhale, rise up, lift your chest up, back to Warrior Two. Now take your left hand on your left thigh, turn your right palm up, and now reach your right hand to the sky. So this is called Reverse Warrior. Noticing how we're lifting your right rib cage up and we're letting your left shoulder down. Now, see your left hand here? Slide left hand down a little more, making sure you're not pressing or leaning on your left leg. So it's almost you want to really rely on the strength of your center, your midsection, and we're lifting. If you can go a little further, reach a little higher. That's it. Take your breath, inhale. And hold your exhale. Now, can we make this a little more dynamic? So we're going to move through range of motion. Take your right forearm on the right thigh, reach your left hand to the front, and back to your side angle. Hold for breath. Now inhale, rise, reverse the warrior. So as we move dynamically as we did before in our Sun Salutation, we're building some heat. Right forearm, right thigh, left arm forward. So as we move, the muscles have to move, blood flow happens, and also heat happens. Inhale, rise, reverse the warrior. That's it. Take care. Now notice the rhythm of your body. So let's exhale when we go forward. And then inhale when we come up, reverse warrior. Hold for a moment. Good. Exhale, come forward, side angle, breathe. building some range of motion, not only your shoulders, but also the sides. Inhale. Let's do this one more time. Come forward, exhale, breathe. That's it. And then inhale, rise, reverse the warrior, and then we hold, feeling strong. Good, come back to warrior two, take a breath, open your chest up, reach the arms out, and exhale, hands on legs, and then bring your legs back to center. Wonderful, good job. Move your hips side to side. So we're just resetting. So even though we held our legs in place, they were still working, but our upper body was moving. So we got a lot of work in the upper body as well. Bring your hands right to heart. Breathing, hold. Now this time, bring your hands to the sides and just scoop your arms up, inhale. And then right to heart center, exhale. Do that again, ready? Scoop your arms up, breath. And then right to heart center, exhale. One more time. Scoop your arms up, breath, inhale. And right to heart center, exhale. Okay, hands on legs. Time to do the other side. Shift your weight over to the left. And again, we set up left knee facing left wall. Move your front leg towards me. Hold the chair with both hands and step back into your warrior two. So again, take your time on your setup. I always love doing a good setup here because why? When you're set up with your body in the right position, you're stronger and more stable. If you feel like you're unstable, you're gonna fall over, just move around a little bit more. That's okay. Now, moving left knee faces left wall, right foot facing towards me. Find your position, and when you're ready, you hold, bring your hands on legs, lift your chest up, take a breath, and hold it. Ready, reach your left hand out and the right hand out. So we begin by doing a little bit of dynamic movement first into a little static position and hold. Now take your left forearm, left thigh, turn your right palm up, and now reach your hand up. If you want a little bit more, take your left forearm here, holding your side ankle, lift your chest up, slide your shoulders out of your ears. You got it. Take your breath. Can you keep your legs stronger? Meaning, when we hold here, feel your back leg just straighten out a little bit more. Good, take another breath. Okay, inhale, rise, come back to warrior two. Take your right hand on your right thigh, turn your left palm up, and reach your left hand to the sky. This feels good. So you notice there's a little bit of difference now. We feel your left side stretching. We can slide your right hand down the right leg and just lift. If you can go a little bit further, do so. If not, stay right here is perfect. Slow inhale. You got it. Exhale, hold. One more inhale. And exhale, hold. Good. Come back to warrior two. Let's make this dynamic. Ready? Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm forward. Hold the breath. And now inhale, rise, reverse the warrior. We hold for a moment. And now notice as you go a little further, we're trying to increase our range of motion. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise. So just going at your own pace. It doesn't have to be a big movement. What's most important was we're adding on range of motion, meaning we're increasing how our body moves from day to day, but from movement to movement. Good. Exhale. Let's do two more each side. And then inhale, rise. We lift. Take a moment. And then one more time. Side angle. We breathe. Exhale. Keep the length of your neck. Inhale, rise, reverse. Let's hold this one here. Now just take a moment as you breathe, lifting our chest up. We take a breath. Good. All right, come back to warrior two and you hold for a moment. Breathe. Strong arms, take a breath. Come back to center as you exhale. Turn your legs and body forward and then just shimmy your hips side to side. Now, just to check our legs out, I want to do one more pose and go back for just a second. So bring your hands to heart. We reset with just a scoop. Scoop the arms up, breath. And exhale, center. Two more times. Let's scoop together. Scoop up. And exhale, center, breathe. One more time. Take your scoop, lift your breath, lift your chest. And exhale. Hands come to your thighs, hold, turn your body to the right. And let's just see how strong we're getting. I'm gonna feel your legs again. So sitting for another warrior two, grab your chair, step back with your left leg. Hold for a moment. Bring your hands up to the sides. Hold your warrior two, feel your strength of your legs. Take a breath. Hands on your legs, and we're gonna lift up out of the chair. Hold it. So notice how much easier that should have been, right? So you notice how the length of your body's getting taller, your spine. If you'd like to add the arms, do so. We're just gonna hold for another two breaths. Hang on, one more. Good. Exhale, hands on the legs here, and shift hips back. Good. Turn your body forward again. A little hip tilt side to side. So I want to just see for you how you're feeling, how you feel your legs, the little change that's happened. We're going to change sides now to your left side. And again, we have your left leg facing left. Hands hold the chair. Step back with your right leg. Find your setup for your hips. So we've already set up both for Warrior Two on the right and left already. So right now, find it. Find your legs. Open your chest up. Take a moment. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders down. Are you ready for your lift up? Hands on legs. Lift your chest. Shift and lift up. There we go. Now again, if we'd like to add the arms, we can. If not, stay with just the hands and legs. Feel legs are stronger. And notice how much easier that was because we've trained the body. We've taught the body how to lift up. 2 more breaths. You got it. 1 more. 1 more. You got it. Hands on the legs. Shift your hips back. Have a seat on the chair. Hands on the sides. And then shimmy side to side. Wonderful. Okay. Come back to your hip tilts. And we're going to reset with just 2 scoops. Hands, heart. Ready? Scoop your arms up. Inhale, lift. And right to heart center. Exhale. Beautiful. Do this 1 more time. Ready? We scoop. Good reset here for us. And exhale, center, breathe. Okay. Hands on legs. Transitioning into what we call a sit to stand position. I want to come up and open the front of your hips. Again, it's about balancing the upper body and lower body. So hands on legs. Chest lifts up. We're inhaling. Let's hinge forward, hold. Now we're using your arms and your legs. So as we shift forward, I want you to press your feet down and push your hands into your legs. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Lift and we push up to a standing position. So now we're coming all the way upright. Shoulders out of your ears, long spine. Hands on legs. Shift your hips back and come back to a seated position. So now we're here in your chair. Can we try that again? I think we can. Ready? Hands on legs. Ready? Shift forward. Come up to standing. Lift. Rise. And come up to upright position. Hands on legs. Shift your hips back. And have a seat on your chair. Wonderful. 1 more time. Ready? Shift hips forward. Rise and lift. Come to standing. And come back down. Shift back. So you can notice that this might be even easier than when we first started, standing and lowering. We'll do it 1 more time, but we're going to go halfway up to what we call chair pose. So hands on legs, inhale, exhale, shift, and hold. So now we're halfway up. Breathe. If you'd like to add the arms out to the sides, shoulders down, chest up. Watch the knees don't come to the center. Have your knees going towards me. Another breath. Good. Shift your hips back, hands on legs, and have a seat. All right. Shift your hips side to side. Wonderful, wonderful. We're moving on to our next pose, our next sequence. So take a breath. Inhale. Find your center. Exhale. All right. Turn our body now to your right. And we're going to set for what we call a high lunge. Now, I'm going to move my chair slightly so you can see my position just a little bit better. And again, we're going to move your front leg a little towards me and step back with your left leg. And hold the chair with both hands. Now we're in a high lunge, and if we notice, our right knee again is facing right, our left hip is turning to the right as well. Back leg is bent. Hold the back of the chair with your right arm, and then reach your left hand out. Good. As you hold here, it doesn't have to be a big lunge, you just hold. Now we're going to add on the arms reach out. Oh, hello. Now we're going for a little more balance. The legs have to work a little more. Now here's your arms, inhale. As we exhale, pull your hands to your rib cage, right by your hip. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out. And exhale here. Now, if you feel a little imbalanced and you want to hold the back of the chair, you can. And just do 1 arm with me. Reach the arm out. Exhale, center, breathe. Beautiful. 2 more times. Let's reach out and right to your hip. Exhale. 1 more time. Let's reach out with the breath. And right to the center, hold. Now, we're going to add on the lift out of the chair. So here's your hand on the leg. Move your back leg a little forward to give it a little more push. Hand here, use the back of your chair, chest up, inhale. Exhale, and let's lift up, hold your balance. If you'd like to add a little more balance with the hand, you can. Otherwise, stay right here. Take 3 more breaths with me, hold. Chest up, you got it, 2 more breaths. And then one more hold. Gently put your hips back on the chair and then come back to your center. Now, a little hip tilt side to side. And again, we're going to reset now with our Sun Salutation. Find your center. Hands to your heart. Ready? Hands to the sides. Scoop your arms up, inhale, lift. Exhale, hands on thighs. So we're going back to our Sun Salutation. So hinge forward. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest as we hinge back. Good. Bend your elbows. Exhale. And now rise up all the big breath, reach high. Inhale. And right to heart center. Exhale. Hands on thighs. Turning our body now to the left into your high lunge. I'm going to turn my chair again to the left. And again, we set up left knee facing left wall. Hold the chair. Step back with your right leg. Find your position. Find your little shimmy, tilting side to side as we find it. And then now reach your right hand out. Hold. You can hold the chair with your back arm. Just hold here. Breathe. You're breathing it. Now, if you'd like, you can add both arms for a little more balance challenge. If not, just keep your hand here. Take a breath. Inhale. Now, exhale. Pull your hand towards your rib cage. You got it. And inhale, lift your chest. Scoop. Exhale. Now, try and draw your shoulder back, but pull your shoulder blades together. Reach out. Inhale. But try and also keep your shoulders square. Good. So don't over-rotate. Two more. Reach out. And then back to center. Breathe. And then one more time. We reach the arms out. And exhale, now hold it. All right, hand on your hip. We're going for our balance and lift up. Hand holds here, inhale. Exhale and lift up, hold your balance. If you'd like a little more, you can reach out. You can keep your back knee bent. That's it. Hold, otherwise stay here. Two more breaths, you got it. Another breath, hold. Exhale, gently put your hips down and then come back to center. And then gently, just tilt your hips side to side. Wonderful. Take a breath. And as you're tilting your side to side, bring your hands right to your heart. Now, just observe what's happened. Notice your body. Notice the change that's happened. That last one might have gotten you a little bit more sweaty, a little more heated up with your body because the muscles in your legs were working. Breathe. Inhale once. Observe and exhale. Now, hands back on thighs. Chest lifts. Hinge forward. Grab your right leg with your hands and lean back. Now notice when we're leaning back, we're trying to keep our chest nice and lifted. I'm going to turn my chair side again. So make sure we're not rounding your lower back. So stay lifted. This is called boat pose. Reach your left hand out if you can. Otherwise, hold here. Just for balance. Now we're feeling the bounce right to the center. So up to this point, we've been working the center of our body without even knowing it. So we're holding it. One more breath. Gently exhale, come back to center, release. Inhale, rise up for a moment. As you exhale, come forward again. Grab the left leg this time with your hands. Lift your chest up, hold your boat pose. Again, we're pulling our belly button into our spine. If you'd like to reach your right hand out, do so. Otherwise, just hold here with the hands. Breathing. Now try and rely less on the arms and more on your core muscles to keep your position. Good. Take another 2 breaths. One more slow breath. And as you take your exhale, gently release your leg. Hands on the thighs. Push your body up and hold. All right, we're coming back to center. Tilt your hips side to side. And again, one of the things we were really working on today was our balance between the upper body and lower body. So that last pose, boat pose, really focused on our center. And that's so important when we're doing all kinds of activities in life. Bring your hands right back to your heart. Let's start here with just a Sun Salutation, just to seal everything in. Ready? Hands to your sides. Scoop your arms up. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, hands on the thighs. Hinge forward, hold. Notice your shift here, going a little further. Good. Now inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, hinge forward again. Breathe. That's it. And now scoop your arms up. Rise. Lift your chest. And right to heart center. Now as you hold, take a breath with me here. Inhale, feel the stillness of your mind, the body. And exhale. Do it one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Find your centering. Hold here. Breathe. Scoop your arms up. Rise. And right to heart center. Exhale. So it's wonderful to come back to this. We use this as our centering, but now we're using it to close our practice together. Scoop your arms up in and lift. Exhale, right to heart center, breathe. Again, we scoop, rise, lift. And right to heart center, exhale, breathe. Very good. Last one. Scoop your arms up, rise, lift your chest. And right to heart center, take a moment. Feel all the energy that we released today in your practice. Feeling the balance of your upper body and lower body, and feel grounded through your feet. I want to thank you today for coming and doing some yoga with me today. My name is Buddy, and I cannot wait to move with you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.